today's episode of Connecting Cultures. Who are the Ahiska Turks? Ahiska Turks moved to Kazakhstan in 1944. How Rasul spends his leisure time. When we get together with friends, we chat, we have fun, and sing. Let's get acquainted with culture and national values of Ahiska Turks. Let's enjoy the art of dance of the Caucasus Ensemble. My name is Rasul Akhmetov, and I am representative of the Turkish diaspora. Ahiska Turks moved to Kazakhstan in 1944. This decision was made by the Soviet government. In those days, about 62 ethnic groups were forced to move to Kazakhstan, and today, on behalf of Ahiska Turks, I would like to express my deep gratitude to Kazakh people.
Шексіз алғысымды білдіргім келіп отыр.
Akhiska Türklerinin Kazakhstan'a gelgenine
More than 75 years have passed since Ahiska Turks moved to Kazakhstan.
Олар бұл елге
As you know, this decision was forced on our people.
Грузиядан келген түрклер ғой.
Қазақстанның өзі, қазақ халқының өзінің қиын кездерінде
In difficult times, Kazakh people helped all displaced people and even shared the last piece of bread with them. Our generation will never forget this. My grandparents often talked about how their neighbors supported them. They helped to relocate, settle down, and even build houses for our people. This is precious for me and for all Ahiska Turks.
Қалған кездерде жанында болып көмектескен осы айтқан сөздері мен үшін аманат.
The Turkish Ethnocultural Center is the first of its kind in Kazakhstan. Rasul Akhmetov made a huge contribution to its development.
Біз бүгін Республикалық Түрік этномәдени орталығының офисында тұрмыз. Hoş geldinizler.
Today we are in the office of the Republican Turkish Ethnocultural Center. Welcome. First of all, I would like to show you photographs of the events that took place in the regional branches and the head office of the center. This work has been done by the employees of the branches in the cities of Shymkent, Turkestan region, Almaty, and Almaty region.
Жұмыстары осы біздің кішкентай бір стенд сияқты фотоларымызда көрсетіліп отыр. Жасымда келдім мәдени орталыққа.
I first came to the House of Culture when I was 12 years old. We have opened a Turkish language class here. The chairman of the Turkish Cultural Center, Ziyadin Ismihanulu, helped us with this. At that time, I was a volunteer and took an active part in various events. And later, I headed the youth committee. In 2014, we created Jarasымды Жастар organization under the People's Assembly of Kazakhstan. Our organization unites the chairmen of more than 950 ethnocultural centers and committees throughout Kazakhstan under one roof and works as the youth wing of the People's Assembly of Kazakhstan.
Қазақстан Халқы Ассамблеясының былай айтқанда енді бір жастар бір қанаты ретінде жұмыс істеп келіп жатыр қазір.
Бұл кісілер мынау тәуелсіздік алғаннан кейін ең бірінші болып
The Turkish ethnic group was the first to form an ethnocultural association in Kazakhstan. It is the 30th anniversary of the independence of our country this year. Cultural Center has been working the same amount of time. Members of the Ethnocultural Center are kind-hearted and close-knit. They are the catalyst for various events taking place in our House of Friendship, not only here, but throughout the country. Here they found their second homeland, and they faithfully serve it. An integral part of our Ethnocultural Center is a dance ensemble. The team includes talented children of different nationalities. Let's watch them dance.
Assalamu alaikum.
On the basis of the Ethnocultural Center of Ahiska Turks, a public association Women of Ahiska was created. The activities of this organization are aimed at protecting the rights of women, preserving the customs and traditions of Turkish people.
Цели нашей организации – это содействие пропаганды здорового образа жизни, национальных ценностей, обычаи, традиций.
Our organization promotes a healthy lifestyle, respect for customs and traditions, and raises the future generation in the spirit of patriotism. We have courses in Turkish, Kazakh, and Arabic language. We do this in order for our future generation to know their language, culture, and history.
Не забывали наше будущее поколение свой язык, а также
We pay special attention to the knowledge of the state language among young people. In addition, we're holding a unique competition of its kind called Ahiska Turks. We're very proud of this project. It might seem like a beauty pageant, however, it is not. We consider Ahiska Turks a national holiday, where girls demonstrate their knowledge of culture of Turkish people.
культуру турецкого народа, обычаи, знают фольклор, да, там рассказывают пословицы, поговорки турецкого народа.
Ahiska Turki сохраняют и почитают.
From time immemorial, Ahiska Turks have carefully preserved and honored their traditions. On holidays, Turks wear their national costumes. Women dress up in red dresses, bindalı, symbolizing the beauty and purity of their people. Men dress in a Caucasian style. They wear a camisole, a hat, and shoes with a pointed toe.
И обувь с острым носом.
The national costume of any nation reflects its dignity and prestige. Clothes made of expensive fabrics adorned with precious stones symbolize the level of wealth and the status of the nation. The clothes of Ahiska Turks are a perfect example of this.
На мне надето турецкое национальное платье, которое...
I'm wearing a Turkish national dress made of velour and gold threads. There are some semi-precious stones. Fabrics used in Turkish costumes are most often of red, green, and blue color. And this is no accident. For example, a girl getting married must leave her father's house in a red dress. The musical instruments of the Turkish people are diverse. Baglama, mei, kamancha, nagara, tar, flute, zurna. All these are the main elements of Turkish musical world.
Мен 12 жасымнан бастап осы ұлттық
I have been playing this Turkish national instrument since I was 12 years old. Binali Bey is my teacher. He came from Shymkent to teach me. He participates in various concerts and events as well as conducts courses on playing musical instruments in Almaty. It is a Turkish national instrument called saz. It has 9 strings. Every nation has something similar: Turks, Azerbaijanis, and Kazakhs. For Kazakhs, it is dombra. For us, it is saz. It's played mainly at weddings and significant events.
Діні бір, тілі бір, дәстүрлері ұқсас осы қазақ пен түрік халқының осы өмір сүру
The traditions and customs of Kazakh and Turkish people are very similar. First of all, it is of course hospitality. There is much in common in culture and in everyday life.
осы неге ұлттық
I believe that Kazakhs and Turks are fraternal peoples since we have the same roots and similar languages.
түріктің халықтың тек қана достық емес, ол бауырлас бір мемлекет қой, бауырлас халықтар ғой. Содан кейін осы біздің түбіміз бір болғаннан кейін өте ұқсас деп ойлаймын.
Turks, like Kazakhs, pay special attention to food. Today, Turkish cuisine has conquered the whole world. Greeks and Arabs had a significant influence on the formation of the national cuisine. After a hearty meal, Turks usually eat a sweet dessert with honey.
Осы біздің түрк асханасында
These are the most famous desserts in Turkish cuisine. They are made from a special dough with the addition of nuts and pistachios.
фисташкамен и орехпен жасалады. Осында арнайы
The dough is kneaded and poured in a special machine.
құйылады. Осы десертіміз қазан диби.
This is kazandibi. It's made from warm milk with added sugar.
Содан кейін тәтті сүтті қойып, осындай әдемі бір тәтті болып жатыр.
And this is our rice and milk dessert.
Жасалған десертіміз.
For an hour, the Turks boil tea in a similar kettle and drink it with desserts.
Бір сағат осы ардайын чайникте қайнатып, осы десерттермен ішесіз.
жұмыстан бос уақыттарымда
In my free time, I read books, go in for sports, and meet friends. Oh, here they are.
Ассалаумалейкум.
Let me introduce the soloists of the Kazakh National Academic Opera and Ballet Theater,
балет театрының солистері
Oleg Tatamyrov and Balwan Birkenov. They work in the spheres of economy, business, education, and culture and contribute to the development of the country.
Аңсаған бақытым сияқтанып, ай туып, келеді қияқтанып, жол жаққа қараймын, сен жоқсың арайлым. Кешікпей келем дедің, мен тұрмын еліндеумен.
Balwan and Oleg are representatives of the opera art. Each of them has extraordinary talent. They want to revive Kazakh opera and popularize Turkish art.
осылай достарыммен бас қосып отырғанда
When we get together with friends, we chat, we have fun and sing. We were all born and raised in the village. So let's sing Nurlan Unirbayev's song, Aulam.
шырқайық.
Жайнап отыр менің ауылым,
Алатаудың сорлы бір бауырым,
туып өстім сенде есейдің, алаулатып жастық жалыны.
2012 жылы мен сол Самсун қаласына Birjanның, біздің қазақтың
In 2012, in the city of Samsun, I performed the part of Birjan in Turkish language in Mukan Tulibayev's opera Birjan Sera.
партиясын айттым. Түрік тілінде. Содан менің
This is how my love for Turkey was born. This production was also staged in Moscow.
содан басталды. Сол опера негізі
It regularly takes place at the Abay Theater, at the Shymkent Theater, and at the Astana Opera.
Біздің Абай театрымызда, одан кейін Шымкент театрда, Астана операда жүріп жатыр.
Today, this opera is staged in Turkish theaters as well.
Турцияның театрларының репертуарында жүріп жатыр қазір. Естайдың құсны қорланы.
I am planning to translate the work Husni Qurlan, Bayistai, and Kuzumның Qarası by Abay into Turkish and perform them in Turkey. Then translate good Turkish songs into Kazakh, bring them to Kazakhstan, arrange them, and then give a good concert.
Қазақстанға алып келіп, оркестровка жасап, мысалы, обработка жасап, содан бір жақсы концерт істеп алу.
This is one of the ways to strengthen Turkish-Kazakh cultural ties.
Мәдени байланыстарын нығайтудың бір жолы.
Oleg Tamirov is the only Turk working at the Abay Theater of Opera and Ballet. Having learned about this, Rasul wanted to get to know him. So their strong friendship began.
Наши народы не просто дружные, они братские народы. Например, вот в Турции проходят.
Our peoples are not just friendly, they're fraternal peoples. For example, the Days of Kazakhstan culture are held in Turkey. I remember how I even performed during them once. Opera and cinema artists from Turkey come here too. Because Turkish cinema is very popular among our people in Kazakhstan, they are very fond of it.
Турецкое кино очень нравится нашему народу, очень полюбилось. У меня, например, супруга.
For example, my wife is Kazakh, and in my opinion, this is a good example of the rapprochement of two peoples. There are also ethnic moments. In our family, my wife cooks both beshbarmak and Turkish dishes.
И бешбармак супруга мне готовит, и турецкий.
On holidays, we always try to prepare food from the national cuisine of Turkey and Kazakhstan.
Мы всегда стараемся готовить какие-нибудь наши национальные и турецкие, и казахские блюда.
Turks and Kazakhs are representatives of the same Turkic people. Thanks to this, there are close cultural ties between the two countries. We are brothers of different bloods, but of one soul. By the way, let's ask our talented guys to sing a Turkish song.
Al енді dostlar.
And now, friends, let's sing a Turkish song.
Hey 15'li. Balvan.
It's your favorite, Balwan.
Hey 15'li, Tokat yolları taşlı. Hey 15'li, Tokat yolları taşlı. 15'liler geliyor, kızların gözü yaşlı. Aslan yarim kız senin adın Hediye. Ben dolandım sen de dolan, gel beriye. Fistan aldım en tazesi 17'ye. Aslan yarim kız senin adın Hediye. Ben dolandım sen de dolan, gel beriye.
Қазақстанның ұлтаралық пен дінаралық келісімінің моделіне басқа аналық.
There is no analog of Kazakh model of interethnic and interreligious harmony in the world.
Елдерге барғанда да олардың бірлік модельдерін, олардың да осы ұлтаралық моделдерін.
We saw this when we visited other countries and studied their models of unity. They understand that Kazakhstan's model has its own unique characteristics. This is hospitality, kindness of the people, and a reasonable policy of the leader of the nation.
Елбасының салихалы саясаты.
Біздің елімізде тірліктің
The philosophy of our country is in its unity.
бар жерде тірлік.
Where there is unity, there is also peaceful life. Therefore, the existence, formation, and harmony of our various ethnic groups living in Kazakhstan is the most important asset.
Осы біздің еліміздегі ең басты байлығымыз осы бірлік пен тыныштықта сияқты.
Биыл Қазақстан тәуелсіздігіне 30 жыл толып отыр. Біздің Қазақстандағы Ahiska Turks'терінің
This year marks the 30th anniversary of Kazakhstan's independence. Our Turkish Cultural Center Ahiska is also 30 years old. It's of the same age as our independence. The most important thing for us is the unity and harmony of the people of Kazakhstan.
бірлігі, тату өмір сүруі.
I sincerely congratulate all of us on the most sacred and important holiday of our country, the 30th anniversary of independence. My main wish is the unity and peace of the people of Kazakhstan, for the strengthening of our society and the longevity to our independence.
Бірлігіміз бекем болсын, тәуелсіздігіміз тоғырлы болсын.